Really popular author, turn of the century. Some in my research have argued that he was a pioneer in science fiction writing. With A Journey to the Center of the Earth, I found it most interesting that this story, at the height of its popularity, was translated into enough languages that during the First World War, and as grisly as that was, it's a fact that it was read by soldiers in the trenches in English, in French, in German, dialects of Belgium, whoever else was participating in that. And I think the reason why is because, frankly, they wanted to be anywhere else but where they were then. And for that, I was touched. I was quite moved by it. Now, when I saw the screenplay, it had gone through many different drafts, and in Hollywood, that's a frequent occurrence. Screenplays can become, such as my friend Adam Shankman says, like 3-day-old smorgasbords. Get indigestion because of so many people have been sort of like going through them. And this was an example of one of those. So, not actually having had read Journey to the Center of the Earth, I ran down to my local Borders bookstore, got an anthology. It was the last one in Westwood, California. Palmed through it as quickly as I could. I didn't pump, I palmed. And I realized that it's a relationship story that has essentially only 3 characters. And the central star or set piece of this story is the journey itself and what happens along the way. Now, fortunately, the screenplay that I saw had all of the set pieces in place. They were all there. Some had to be amended, changed, cut out. That happens with every film. But they were all there. And it was just really a simple matter of determining what the character relationships should be. So I made a pitch to Eric Brevig, our director, saying, why don't we let the story just go back to the way that Verne had it? There was an eccentric professor. He had a nephew who was faithful and loyal to him. And there was sort of a pack carrier who was Icelandic. I think his name was Erst or Orst, or depending on what translation you might have read. And they found a hole in Mount Snæfellsnes, which, by the way, is a glacier, just for the record. And they went on this journey, and they got out. So, what can we do to make sure that we keep an audience's interest